So Coach Martin will say to me from time to time, he'll say, Rick, I'm not a basketball player. I understand what he is implying when he says that. He's referring to meaningless things like X's and O's, rule books, and other things that you can find on the internet. But the real stuff that makes a coach, Coach Jeff has in surplus. He is smart, he is kind, he is fierce, he is fair, he is compassionate, confident, and easily one of the most intuitive people I've ever met. He always has a knack for knowing which guy needs which coaching approach. He'll say to me, you might want to give X athlete some encouragement today, he's getting a little down. Y athlete needs a kick in the pants, he's not motivated. These are things that I can't see when I'm coaching 20 plus athletes at a time. So all year long, he would provide me with these nuggets, and that has helped us through a long and challenging season. So to present our JV Boys Basketball Award, please everyone welcome Mr. Jeff Martin.
Thank you for the compliments. I don't think I've ever been described as fierce before.
Raise your voice so they can see.
All right. Okay, so we're going to start with Defensive Player of the Year for JV. Criteria for Defensive Player of the Year is pretty obvious. Be the best defensive player. What makes good defense, though? Spatial awareness, body positioning, understanding angles, toughness, athleticism, all key attributes to a good and effective defensive player. The key to defense, though, isn't as tangible. It requires immense amounts of commitment and effort. Defense is not easy. It takes a lot of hard work. And even still, oftentimes in basketball, you can do everything right and still get lit up. It's with those two attributes in mind that I'm pleased to ask Joseph Hargrave to join me at the podium.
All the JV guys, come on. All JV guys.
All JV guys, come on up.
JV guys, come on.
JV, come on up. JV. With haste.
See, that was fierce.
Stand right here, Joe.
Okay.
I'll be able to make eye contact with you in a minute. Joe, you're huge for us on defense this year, both literally and figuratively. You exuded maximum effort on that side of the court. Regardless of the situation, it was clear that you were committed to playing fundamentally sound defense, and you forced your opponents to take tough shots. When you got fired up over a block, you fired the whole team up. You set a tone for how we were going to find success as a team, playing strong team defense that provides the opportunities to score in transition. You're a fearless rebounder, you dove carefree after loose balls, you made the type of plays that inspire those around you. It's with great pleasure that I present Joe Hargrave with the Defensive Player of the Year. Next, we're going to talk about the Most Improved Player. Most Improved Award is based around who we as coaches think grew the most, both tangibly and intangibly, over the course of the season. This individual stepped up noticeably in a variety of ways. He was the vocal leader of our team, and he always accepted the responsibility of his actions and decisions. It is a joy that I ask Ethan Plants to join me at the podium. Ethan, your fervent determination to get better, in my opinion, is the reason you're winning this award. You know that when you're on the clock, whether it's in the classroom or on the court, it's time to work. You remain focused on whatever task is in front of you, and you strive to attack that task with everything you can give. Further, you set a high bar of competition for our team to reach, and the passion and commitment you showed trickled through the entire roster and into the coaching staff as well. You are curious, you are comfortable accepting instruction, and you are passionate. Carry those traits into any field you want, you'll find success. It is with my great pleasure to present Ethan Plants with our Most Improved Player.
We're gonna do it at the end. We're gonna do it at the end.
All right.
It's coming, it's coming.
So, while we love to see how all of our players grow and change over a season, our Rising Star Award is dedicated to someone who showed a particular type of promise throughout the season, and who we as coaches are most excited to see come back next year. This award is based around a player who always showed up ready to play, who consistently showed commitment to their craft in and outside of practice, and who we found ourselves constantly inspired to work with. With that in mind, I'd ask that Samuel Bassa please join us. Sammy, your work ethic is admirable. It is clear to me that you want to take every opportunity as a chance at self-improvement. You don't waste a single practice, a single drill, a single shot. Your passion and your commitment to the craft of basketball is something we should all carry into our day-to-day lives. You worked hard to push yourself through the rough patches to be expected as someone making the jump from middle school to upper school basketball, and where others may have buckled, you carried lofty expectations from your coaches with poise. Thank you for your commitment and competitiveness, and it is with great pleasure that I award you our Rising Star. Finally, MVP. So I was initially going to write separate paragraphs for these two young men, and as I started to write the second, I realized that I was saying the exact same thing with just different words. So with that being said, it's my pleasure to ask both of our MVPs, Jack Peak and Rafe Sami, to join me next to the podium. I had the pleasure of working with these two young men every day, with Rafe twice a day, both in videography and basketball. They had the misfortune of dealing with my perfectionism, Rafe twice as much. Thankfully, neither ever complained. Both are always up to a difficult task. Jack and Rafe are thirsty learners. When they want to know something, they will gladly ask. They do not sit in ignorance, hoping an answer will come to them out of the blue. They seek knowledge, and they utilize that knowledge to develop their own skills. They both excelled as individuals, but relied on the team for that success to happen. As shooters, both knew instinctively that they needed the team to be successful for them to find individual success. Simply put, both always acknowledge who buttered their proverbial bread. The number of times I saw them hit a shot or finish a play for us and point to the player who fed them was countless. The growth they've shown in the time I've spent with them has been incredible. Each has stepped up to lead in their own way. Both recognize the importance of the process required to become better, and both know that the results will come if they keep themselves accountable to that process. It's with great pleasure that I award our JV MVP awards to Jack Peak and Rafe. Thanks for a great season, guys.